So, let me turn the air down or up. Can you see me? Can you see me? I don't think you can. Your girl is hungry. I need some lip gloss. My lips are totally dry. So a really great lip gloss, by the way, is Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Oh, it has hyaluronic acid in it? I never knew that. I hope it doesn't plump up your lips, because I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. Why is it called Lifter Gloss? I don't know. But I really enjoy this gloss, by the way. It's very hydrating. Oh, hey girl, hey. Welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to do a quick video real quick because the girl's hungry. I'm so hungry. I made a cucumber salad before I left, so I have that at home to eat because I know that my family's not going to eat it. They are not going to eat it. It's too healthy. I kind of sell them on the cucumber salad, but they're not having it. Have you ever left a nail salon and just wanted to vlog because you wanted to show your nails and do this? Me neither. But yeah, I just got my nails done, which I love them. You know, I used to do the square nails all the time, and I just kind of got tired of the square. I don't know. And like, I don't know. And I saw someone with this shape nail. It's called almond shape. And her hands look so amazing. And so I was like, I'm going to try it myself. And, you know, I was on the fence about it. At first I was like, I love them. And then I got them done again. And I was on the fence. I wasn't like wowed by them. And then I told him, I said, I want them to look very narrow, because I felt like they were too almond. And they just made my hands, like before they made them look not as cute, and he made them very narrow this time, like the tip. And it wasn't like, I didn't want because at first he had them really, really sharp, like they look like claws, and I was like, no. He's like, no, but they're sexy. I'm like, no, I'm going for a different look. Yeah, I'm totally digging these nails. And often I go for a hike on Sundays, but today I just was like, it's really, really hot. Two, I just needed some time to really pamper myself because I feel kind of unpampered, if that makes sense. And so I needed to catch up on that. I hadn't gone to the nail salon in a while, and I really have had a hard time finding time during the weekday, which is weird. And you know, we've been developing the formula. Well, it's developed, the new formula for Magical Sensations, and I'm still not quite sure what we're going to call this setting powder that we've come up with, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, I'm so excited for this setting powder. Like, you know, the previous formulas we had were infused with pearls, which was our thing, and it still is. Like, pearl powder is so amazing for the skin. But this one has vitamin B3. I guess I could tell you a little backstory on why I wanted to include vitamin B3 in the setting powder in conjunction with pearl powder. So there is I'll say an OG skincare brand that is just amazing. And so there is an OG skincare brand that is it's been around for a really long time, but people of a more mature age typically use this skincare brand. And I am very fascinated with like longevity, like skincare brands that have been around for a long time, because you know, things can pop up all the time, but what gives something longevity is that it works. It's an amazing product, right? And so I was very fascinated with the skincare brand, and so I tried it out myself, and I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. But you don't often hear people talk about it, especially on YouTube. You don't hear a lot of people talk about it and things like that. And I'm like, why don't people talk about it? And I think because it's been around for so long, and it's not like it doesn't need people to promote it and things, because it is a legit long-standing brand. But one of the things that was one of the ingredients that was in this brand, like in all of their products, that I realize is like the thing, is vitamin B3. And I've used their brand, and I love their brand, by the way. And I always look for this one key ingredient in anything that I buy from them, and it's almost in all their products. It is vitamin B3. And so when it comes to skincare, I just like the thing. I don't need all the other things that are in it. I just like the thing. And so the vitamin B3, I just buy on its own and use it as skincare, and it works amazing. And I know how powerful this ingredient is, along with pearl powder. And so that's why I wanted to incorporate it in our setting powder. And it's just amazing. It really just sits on the skin so amazingly, and it gives you such a beautiful filter to your skin. It's like, and that's what you want in a setting powder. You want it to be the finishing, the finale. It's the finishing thing. It's the finale. And it just blends everything together, sits beautifully on your skin, and gives it a nice, beautiful filter. And that's what I wanted to incorporate in this new formula that we're coming out with. Yeah. And so we now have sample sizes that are available for purchase as well, which I'm super excited about. Excited for it, and I'm just so excited. But in other news, I did cop this blazer at Goodwill for $5. I love this blazer. Like, no lie, I don't even know what brand this blazer is, but it's a decent brand, I think. But it is now, because I love blazers, and I often get my blazers thrift store. Now, this is my favorite blazer. It just, like, the way that it hangs, the length of it is just amazing. I'm obsessed with this blazer. I'm just so excited. It was such a steal and find. That's another thing. If you like the blazer aesthetic, go to a thrift store or Goodwill or something like that and find you some cheap $5 blazers. Like, there's no reason why you have to spend a whole ton of money on blazers. And blazers really can make a look. It can make a look expensive, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So definitely go to thrift stores for blazers, good quality blazers. Now, don't go to the thrift store and get an Old Navy blazer. You can go to Old Navy, and if you want an Old Navy blazer, and pay what you would pay at the thrift store for what you would pay at Old Navy. Did I say that right? Because sometimes, like, when it comes to thrift store finds, it's not worth it. Like, you can actually buy it at the store brand new, no tatters, no like tears or anything, depending on what it is. Because sometimes the thrift stores, I mean, they'll raise the price on the things that are not, that don't need to be that price. So yeah. Anyways, that's just another thing. But I would be driving, because I'm so hungry and I want to go home right now. But I would be driving, but my whole setup, because I'm in a different car, is not working as far as like the vlogging. So I wanted to share this. One of the things now on this channel, I like to talk about up-leveling your life, mind, body, and spirit. Now, I just talked a little bit about body, because we're talking about like our outward appearance and things like that. But I want to talk about mindset a little bit, because that's just my jam. You know, this week, or yesterday, was it yesterday? I was not confronted, but So I have this thing, and I don't know what it is, but it's something that I'm working through. And I'm having a hard time stabilizing my mind when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to relationship. And it's really, really interesting. And I can feel um, when confronting my partner about certain things, not even confronting him about certain things, it's because I don't even like that. I don't even like that word, like confronting people, because that sounds very violating. But coming to him with certain things that I'm like, we need to address that are hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to be not. I don't want to say stable, because people's levels of stability are so different. So it's like, stability could be one thing for somebody and then different for another person. But for me personally, I might look stable on the outside, but on the inside, internally, I feel a lot of anxious energy, anxiety, and these kind of things when I'm confronted, or no, I don't want to say confronted, bringing things up that are hard to talk about. So yesterday was one of those days where it was like something came up that was kind of in my face abruptly about something that occurred in the past. Now, logically, for me, I'm like, you would think, okay, it happened in the past, it's not in the present, so it's not a big deal. But my brain goes into, it's a big deal. And so for me, I had to really talk to myself and say, it's not a big deal. It's in the past. Girlfriend, you have a past. So don't make this a big thing where you're being accusatory and confronting and these kind of things. And, but I still felt internally coming up within me this anxious energy. And I had to really talk through it to calm it. But I'm like, where is it coming from? Because, in my talking through it, I realize it's really, really stupid. Like some of the things, and then I look back at some of the things that I would get angry about in the past that were really, really stupid. And so I did a video in the car once again, and it was like, focus what I'm trying to create in my life and what I wish to experience, and not this past stuff that's not even in my reality. And like, it's stupid stuff. And like, logically, girlfriend, you have a past, so how would you feel if that kind of stuff was being brought up with you? Because you have a past. And it's just interesting how your mind will just go down a rabbit hole if you don't catch it. That's the thing. You have to catch it. Like my mind, because I felt the anxiousness energy, the anxiety, the anxious energy coming up. And I was like, oh, no, we're not doing that. And I had to catch it and actually talk through it. I'm like, no, what is it that you want to create? What is it that you wish to experience? And so, I just want to share that, because I know, especially in relationship, in anything in life, we have these moments where our mind just goes out of control, and it's stupid. It really is stupid when you think about it. And you can be aware. Once you can become aware of what's going on and what that your mind is doing and what rabbit hole it is going down, you can catch it. And the quicker you can catch it, the better for you, because then you can direct your attention to what it is that you wish to experience. what it is that you wish to create. And when I caught it a lot quicker than I typically do. But when I caught it and I started shifting my attention to exactly what I wanted to create, I got so many ideas of what I'm wanting to do in the future. That's exciting, and I'm so excited for, and I'm like so pumped for, and I'm like, now that I'm like focused on those things that are going to make me feel alive and make me feel joyful and make me that are like just make me feel really good, like I'm excited, like, and then I forget about the stupid stuff, like the stupid stuff. It's stupid. And like my focus, though it can really go back to the past and it can focus on these stupid petty little things, once you train your mind, you can catch it faster and train your mind to shift to the things that you wish to experience. It's just like life is so much more beautiful. It feels amazing. It feels incredible. And that's what I wanted to share. Like, and I wanted to share this because, you know, I talk about mindset and I talk about up-leveling your life and things like that. And I want people to know that we all have these moments. We all have these like insane programs and narratives running through our heads sometimes, but the quicker you can catch it and shift it to something that you wish to experience and makes you feel incredible, that's when you're obtaining mastery. And that's what we want. We want mastery. We want to be the masters of our minds and the creators of our reality, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, that's all. My phone is running out of memory, so I really gotta go anyway. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on up-leveling your life makeover, and that means mind, body, and spirit. And if you like talking about that kind of thing, I like talking about that kind of thing too, and I think you'll like it here. So anyways, that's all for this video. I will check you guys in